Hi there. This is Dr. John Whitcomb talking about how plant nitrates from vegetables are as essential as vitamins. We've known this for quite a while. In fact, the DASH diet, dietary alternatives to suppress hypertension, suggested if you eat 5 servings of vegetables a day, you drop your blood pressure as much as with any pill. That was 25 years ago. We've known that for quite a while. We're now understanding why. And here's the nitrogen cycle of why plants help you. Light starts with lightning. When a bolt of lightning happens, tons of nitrogen in the air are turned into nitrates, and they fall down to planet Earth and support our soils. The problem is we've been farming those soils intensively for decades, and we're very nitrate depleted. Well, then vegetables that grow in those soils, plants, and we eat those plants, there are natural nitrates in them. Ironically now, organically grown vegetables have less nitrates than farmed vegetables which have been fertilized. We take those natural nitrates and they are concentrated in our saliva within 90 minutes into your salivary glands. And when you salivate, you put out those nitrates into your saliva, and a unique biome of bacteria in the crypts of your tongue turn them into nitrites. If you use mouthwash, completely cut it off. So if you take 20 young dental students and give them mouthwash for just 2 weeks, their blood pressure will rise about 10 points. You don't want to use mouthwash. And then we swallow the nitrites in our stomach that turned into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide turns on an enzyme called guanylyl cyclase that alters many endocrine effectors. It allows oxygen to penetrate tissues, white cells to kill viruses, blood flow smoothly through blood vessels, all sorts of good things. That's the normal cycle. And nitric oxide is this gas that only lasts tiny amounts of time and is made through this very circuitous route. The problem is, as we grow older and have chronic inflammation, we get oxidative stress and we degrade our ability to make nitric oxide. And the enzyme that does that, the nitric oxide is called endothelial nitric oxide synthase, ENOS, E-N-O-S. And that dramatically reduces our nitric oxide production, such that we lose about 12% per decade. Most biological systems work okay when up to 50% degradation, so you don't get very much trouble until you're 40. But once you get to 60, you're down 75%. At 70, you're down 85%. Oh dear, that's getting to be a real problem. You just stop making nitric oxide. But there's a solution. We now have the ability to make nitric oxide lozenges, and you can take them twice a day and raise your nitric oxide dramatically. What will work for me? I'm doing it every day. Nitric oxide, you can purchase it from the N101, www.n101.com company. There's competition showing up. There's other companies, they just dropped their prices. You should be on it too. If you're over 60, you probably need to be on nitric oxide much more than you need to be on a statin. Follow this news. There's going to be stories played out. It did get a Nobel Prize back in 1999 or so for the discovery of it, but we're just finally getting to the fruition of how important nitric oxide is as we're aging. This is Dr. John Whitcomb for News and Nutrition. Nitric oxide is good for you.